Chillies Company is one of the greatest in Indonesia. Chillies Company is the biggest chili suppliers in Jember Regency. Chilies which are distributed are red chilies and cayenne. The yield of chilies which will be distributed to the chili sellers must be good in quality. Because of these good quality chilies, the yield of chilies from the company is sent across Java, even exported to abroad. The success of Chillies Company cannot be abandoned from the efforts of someone in Chillies Company. The company woman is named Anggun. Although her name is Anggun, but it is not suitable with her true trade. Mrs. Anggun achieves her success in leading Chillies Company. Of course, it is because the help from her right-hand man, named Michael. Michael has obedient, compliant, and agile character in working. Before COVID-19 pandemic, all of Chillies Company activities is done directly. But after COVID-19 pandemic, all of the activities is done online. This is done based on regulatory that all of business activities must be done by work from home.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, how's the condition in Ajung, Michael?
It is good, ma'am. I have already checked them all. And around next week, chilies in Ajung can be harvested.
Okay,
And also, we have requested the farmers to do conventional cultivation to use pesticide and chemical fertilizers. It is intended to avoid the pests, ma'am.
are you sure that this way bring us profit?
I'm certainly sure.
Okay, Michael, and I have a task for you.
Yes, ma'am. What kind of task?
Please check on the field in Sukorambi. It is said that there is supposed a good land for chilies. You must get the rent of the land.
How if the farmers over there don't want to rent it?
It is your job. I don't have any complaint from you and your team.
All right, ma'am. Understood.
I pay you all not to enjoy the facilities you have. There are many reasons to work. I have told you the target. It means you have to reach it whatever it takes. Work optimally. That's what I want.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think the meeting is enough. Okay.
Okay, the meeting is over, guys. Yeah, we can breathe relievely.
All right.
Okay.
Michael sees the field on Sukorambi which is good to plant chilies.
This is a good land. I hope you give this to us.
I don't want it.
Please, sir. I will give you 5 million for this.
Sorry, sir. I can't.
Why? Please. We need this. How about 2 times for 10 million?
For 2 harvesting only.
Is it can only 2? My request is 5.
Sorry, I won. I can only give you 2 times for harvest.
Okay then. I'll consider it 2. Okay.
After negotiating with the landowner, Mrs. Anggun calls Michael.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
How it's going on?
We get the rent of the land. but it is for two harvesting only.
What? That's not my request. The target is 5, not 2. Are you incompetent?
It is really hard, ma'am. The owner of the land refused to give the 5 harvesting, but give only 2, ma'am.
I'm not looking for your reason from you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
In all way, Michael tried to apologize to Mrs. Anggun. Finally, Mrs. Anggun accepted the two-time harvest land rent.
How's the yield of Ajung, Michael?
Mm, the results are very satisfying, ma'am. I will share screen. Okay. Here you are the picture that which I take, and it can be seen here that is resulting good when we use conventional cultivation. It has different result before and after. Yeah, let us see.
Okay.
Okay. And all of the chilies have been ready to be harvested and ready to be delivered to Kalimantan.
Okay. How about the Sukurambi? When will you start to plant?
In the Sukarambi, I think it will start on the next month, ma'am.
I hope our yield from this period is much greater than last period. Hopefully that we can add chilies suppliers significantly. Also, we can add suppliers of chilies over different region.
Understood, ma'am.
I'm looking forward to your report.
Yes, ma'am.
Michael and his team is starting to see every farmers in Sukarambi. Everything is done like usual, from planting good quality seeds, giving chemical fertilizer which is the best, till weathering routinely. Everything done by the farmers are under Michael's monitor. But the weather is going unfriendly. This makes Michael and team anxious. They worry if the planting comes to failure.
How if we fail? The intensity of the raindrop is increasing every day.
Yes, it is true what you say. Last week it is sunny. Today it is cloudy. And tomorrow I don't know. Yesterday it rained heavily.
But if this happens continually, the chilies will be rotten.
I hope the rain will end quickly and it doesn't harm our chilies.
When it comes close to harvesting time, the result is far from expectation. The results are very bad, worse than what's expected. It is caused by heavy rain dropping every day.
How's the Sukurambi result? Is it good?
We are sorry, ma'am.
How is it? I want to see the result. Share it now.
Wait, ma'am. This is the result. Here the first one. The first. Yeah, that's the second. And this is the third pick of the result. The result is not as we expect before. And this is caused by these recent days. Rain dropped heavily, ma'am. So the harvested chilies weren't good as we expected. We are sorry, ma'am.
I don't want to know whatever your reason. I don't care whether the weather is good or not. I care for the maximal yield. Whether it's rainy, it is sunny, it is none of my business.
Yes, ma'am. We are all sorry.
I don't need your sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
I need a good result of the last yield from Sukorambi field. I have invested much in renting the land and buying the good quality seed.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
The loss is because your incompetent work. Do the extra mile. If it's still the same result, all of you here gonna be fired.
What? We are gonna be fired? Is he just kidding? I don't know.
Since Michael and his team are placed under Mrs. Anggun leadership, they are afraid of being fired. To avoid it, they do some illegal acts.
Sir, how if we fail again in the next harvest?
Yes, sir. The weather is getting bad and rain is getting heavy lately.
I can't tell you either. Even I don't know.
If we fail, we're going to be fired.
No, I don't want to be fired.
Actually, I have an idea, but don't let anyone know. We don't want to have business with authorities, don't we?
What kind of idea is it?
No, sir, no. I don't want something harming our work, whatever if it's related to our authority.
But if
But
you don't want,
if you don't want, you are going to be fired?
yes, it is exactly what Lyria said. So that's why don't let anyone know. This is the idea. In the 75th day, we harvest, and in the 50th day, we will paint it using coloring.
How we can paint it?
No, sir, I can't bear the more risk of that.
Keep calm, keep calm. Here we go. The 50th day, chili is usually yellow, right? If we wait till the 75th day, I doubt it will be a success. It can be a failure. So, by spraying the coloring like pillows, we can achieve a great profit, same as like we sell the ripe chilies, which is red colored. We won't be fired because of harvesting failure, and we can achieve the profit 3 times.
Yes, I agree. The seller how get suppliers from us will not concern it much because they must have known that our quality is good. Relax, we can get big profit.
Okay, okay then, I agree.
Okay then, if you all agree, we will do it in the next harvest. Okay, thank you for your great work.
Okay, sir.
50 days later, and the yellow colored chilies are ready to be colored.
Okay, get ready to work.
Okay, sir. Let's start.
This is for our sake.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good evening,
evening.
ma'am.
How's the result in Sukarambi?
Mm, The result was good as the expectation, ma'am.
Okay, share it to screen and show me the photos.
Wait, ma'am. Here is the sample of the chilies in Sukorambi, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now send it to the sellers.
Okay, ma'am. Get ready to work, guys.
Several days after the yield are delivered to the sellers.
Hello.
Are we talking to Mrs. Anggun, owner of Chillies company?
Yes, this is me.
Okay, we are from the police. We have found that your company has sold the yellow-colored chilies to sellers. The sellers don't know because it was colored by using red blocks. After tracking, we know that the Chillies company is the suppliers.
Wait, sir, are you kidding me? That's not as you think me. We don't know nothing. Even I do not this stuff, and I never got into harvesting and delivering process.
We need your corresponding right now. Hopefully you can cooperate with us. If in 3 hours there's no positive response, unfortunately, we should bring you by force. We hope you understand the situation.
From the story before, we learned that leadership, which is ethical, it is important to be applied in a company. It has important role in facing the ethical issue in a company. Leadership is the ability or authority to guide and direct others toward a goal. Most people agree that effective leadership is essential for any organization. Ethical leadership creates an ethical culture. Leadership has a significant impact on ethical decision making because leaders have the power to motivate others and enforce the organization norms, policies, and viewpoints. Ethical leaders ensure these goals are met in ethical manner. We can see from the story, which the leader is Mrs. Anggun. She couldn't motivate her employees to do much for company. Instead of giving motivation, she gave threat. It makes inconvenient environment work among the employees. This makes the employee dare to do ethical violation. To avoid this, leaders should try to put ethical culture instead of giving a threat. Then, the purpose of the company will be achieved without authorities' intervention. Finally, we will overuse some taglines to depict what ethics do in a company. Here you are.
No business survive without ethics.
Ethics for everyone.
Ethical leadership determines ethical actions. Okay, that's all the taglines from us. And hopefully this video is entertaining and motivating for you all guys. Thank you for watching.